Thank you for tuning in and welcome to yet another episode on Kill Team. I'm Mother Nurgle and I am addicted to the hype. Yes. First we had the pre-hype, the pre-release hype. The videos, 5 months ago? First the Kill Team video and then the Rogue Trader video and then a month ago or so. A bit more Kill Team, and then there was all the guessing and all the leaks, and there was the pricing and the pre-releases, and there was a lot of guessing, and I have made a total of 14 Kill Team videos before this. I really like the hype, and there has been nothing new for a week. And I'm kind of starving here. So there are no releases lined up, at least for now, and I'm trying to convince myself that this is a good thing. I saw this video on Tabletop Oddity. I've been following him a bit because he does make some videos on Kill Team. And a lot of videos on Legion. I don't play Legion, but it's Star Wars, right? But then again, he made a video on the falling, why Legion aren't doing as well as it should be when it comes to sales. And it was something to do with too many releases. Players can't afford too many releases and they can't keep up. And well, I think there is something to it, and I think that is where we are right now. First there was the pre-release hype, then there was the release hype, and now everybody is, well, playing. Painting up terrain, painting up kill teams, trying different builds. They're actually testing the game, and that is a good thing. And I am doing exactly the same, working on, well, Alchemite stacks for Sector Mechanicus, I have been playing a bit, well, quite a bit, and I am excited about the game, don't get me wrong, but I am starving when it comes to news. So in the past we could just wait for White Dwarf to be released. That was our main source of reliable leaks, well, information about future releases, and of course now everything has gone online, and with New Games Workshop they are they are leaking stuff themselves. So I have been stalking Fayette 212 and Warhammer Community, and of course the Kill Team page, Warhammer40,000.com, I think. The Kill Team tab, and I have, yeah, I'm stalking. I'm a stalker. I'm a Kill Team stalker, starving for news, and there's been nothing for quite a while. Yes, there was the new Nova. I think it's a convention. I think it is in the US, and I know there will be a Kill Team tournament. And the rules, of course, was released. And the interesting part about that was that players can only use tactics in the core manual. And because last week we were all about the tactics. Everybody was talking about the tactics. If they were pay to win, if they were microtransactions and so on and so forth. After playing a bit myself, I played Death Guard, and of course I haven't had my kill team bugs, faction bugs yet, so I'm missing the 6 faction specific tactics, and I still have tons of tactics to choose from. So I have the 6 basic, and I have, well, level 1 leader tactic and my 3 specialists, and of course the 6 tactics in the core manual. And at least for now, that has been enough. Really, it's enough. I have a feeling I get the right amount of flavor. Of course, I'm fortunate enough that my kill team has 6 tactics in the core manual, where some of the other kill teams only have 4. But still, yeah, well, I don't think it is that big of an issue. I think you can play without your faction bugs. And of course, Nova, well, if you're going to play competitive, as of now, you can only use the rules in the core manual. And of course now we are all discussing whether this will be a lasting rule. Will it continue to be so, or will it only last till the 16 kill teams all have gotten their boxes? Yeah, so of course that's one thing. Speaking of tactics, when are they coming out with a box for this? I know I can just buy a box for it. The size of these cards are totally standard, and I could just buy one, but it does frustrate me a little that, excuse me, this box, the data cards are sized to fit the data cards, and of course there are the 36 generic cards in it as well, but it is not sized for them. There can't be 2, there can be 1, but it's odd. It doesn't fit. I really want a box for this, because eventually these will get lost, at least if you are anything like me. I would really like that, but yeah, I have to take better care of these. And oh, another thing that bugs me a little is the dice. Why are there not round corners? Why are the corners not rounded? Because when you roll it, they are a bit bigger than regular sized dice, and you don't really roll them, you drop them and then they just land there. And there are no one in my gaming group that will ever use that to their advantage. But it just doesn't feel like rolling dice. It feels like dropping them. And actually I did drop the 6th die, so we can't really use them. And I didn't do it on purpose. I was just, you know... Am I the only one doing that? I roll for my flails. Well, my combat specialist has a flail and is Death Guard fighter, giving him 3 attacks. So first I roll 3d3 to see how many attacks he has, and then I roll 3 plus, where 6s generate another, because I've been playing a lot of Space Marines. And then 3s to wound, rerolling once, and then Aaron's 5 up save, and then I roll 2 dice to see if it, well, if it dies. And I've been doing that a lot, and yesterday I dropped one of the dice and now I can't find it. So, well, that's not gonna be popular. Fortunately, as any wargamer, it's not because we don't have dice. But they were nicely looking. I actually like the black and orange theme, and I think I will be doing something similar to at least Sector Mechanicus. So this is probably, I don't know if it looks black, but it is very dark metallic, and then we have a lot of, well, this color, like rusty red, orangey red, and the when it's room containers and stuff like that, the server haulers will be in that color. I think they go very well together, and perhaps I should be looking for some dice in the same color scheme with rounded corners, so everybody would be happy. But well, it's just me. I know it's just me. Oh, there's another thing. Well, yesterday or 2 days ago, who knows, I saw that Gamemat.eu is the first battlemat manufacturer to make battle-mats for Kill Team, and it's double-sided. I'm very excited about that, or I was very excited about that. On the one side, it looks a bit like Sector Monitorum, and on the other, Sector Mechanicus. It is not new design, they have just taken their old design and found, well, a part of it that would, yeah, could play the part really. And it brings nothing new to the table, pun intended. It is perhaps a bit more balanced, and that was the issue I was talking about. The board, I don't think they're balanced, the cardboards. But they are the same colors, the same color scheme, the same, yeah. The industrial one is a bit bluish, and the Sector Mechanicus looking one is, well, dirt and pipes, and craters, and I hate pre-painted craters, but yeah, that is because I actually have some craters, and I would rather want to use them, because then it makes sense you get cover at least in 40k. But yeah, I have one here. So I think this is the one that comes with the starter set. And my problem with these are the roads. So here you can have a big building, small buildings, one building here, one building here, and then you will have a big open space. And if you are up against a shooty warband, they will pick the side with all the terrain, and you will be left, yes, I play Death Guard, I am mainly melee, and you will be left with that side, and you can just walk through all this open space without any cover unless you use a lot of scatter terrain. And it bugs me because, yes, I'm sure some of you might say, but you don't have to put your terrain there, you can just put it wherever you want, it just adds to the theme. Yeah, but if you're gonna ignore all that building foundation, roads, pipes, whatever, if you're just gonna ignore it, then what's the point? Then if you look at it, then it just looks off, really. I would like my my gaming board, to actually add to the narrative, and well, if there has to be a road, at least make it go through the board in the middle, not in one side, leaving it totally open. And yeah, but at least the Gamemat.eu ones are a bit more balanced, it looks like. Yeah, but I like the Sector Monitorum one. Not that I have it yet. No, I'm awaiting wave 3 to actually order more, because we're not gonna buy the guards or the Tyranids, at least as of now. So I'm awaiting more stuff to come out to make a combined order. So I do not have the Monitorum board yet. I would really like it. But yeah, also I can't wait for Deathworld to come out. And it's funny, I look at the Facebook groups and the forums, and people are wishing for Deathworld, and I just, well, it's in the Kill Team video. You can see it. You can see the board they're playing on, they're standing on, with all the jungly vines. It's called vines, right? And vegetation. And people are just ignoring that and saying, ooh, that would be cool. Yeah, that will be cool whenever it comes out, and I'm guessing it will be next. I just don't know when. And I know a few weeks back I said, no way. Okay, that wasn't what I said. I said, I didn't believe we would be getting Deathworld. Now I am quite sure we will be getting Deathworld, but I'm still not huge fan of the Eldritch Ruins. I like the other two sets, but the Eldritch Ruins is just, well, we are, in our narrative, we are playing on a planet and there has never been any Elder activity. It is a tomb world, it is a death world, it is a lot of worlds, just not that. And yeah, but I guess we'll forge a narrative, we'll find a solution for that. It's gonna be great. Of course it's gonna be great. So what else has the community been up to? Well, there's been a lot of YouTube videos, blogs, whatever, about rules we are all getting wrong, and they all have, you know, the very attractive headline, and you have to click just to check if you're getting some of the rules wrong, because these rules are very, very close to 8th edition, and they're not. So you can easily miss something, because when you're reading it, you're at least my mind keeps finishing the sentences. I read what I want to, or what I expect it to say, and yes, there are rules that can be misunderstood, misinterpreted. Oh, my English is just awful. Oh well, bear with me. But my problem with these videos is that it seems like they were uploaded a bit too hasty. There are mistakes in most of them, and I've even seen some channels have taken down the first version and uploaded another, and which is kudos. That's awesome, really. But there's still mistakes in them, and when you see a headline like that, you expect it to be some kind of authority, and I really like the idea of the community helping each other, saying, well, beware of this, you might be getting this wrong. But when it's a struggle to get there first, to make the first video, to get it out there, so it is made by someone, I get the feeling that they haven't play tested it enough, and that they perhaps haven't read the rules enough. And I have no idea, because, well, I don't know any of these personally, and I could probably, well, with my kill team video activity, I could have made one myself and probably made the same mistake, but it is worrying that that people might see these videos and well, make mistakes. So yeah, there's a lot of these days, and of course a lot of battle reports, and I've seen a lot of those, mainly to figure out how we will do ours. We still haven't played on camera because we want to get it right. We want to get the rules right, we want to have interesting setup, interesting terrain, we want a balanced board, and well, we have to play test it a bit to know what is balanced for this game. Yeah, we want to make a quality product, I guess. So we have just played for, well, we always play for fun, but yeah, no camera as of now. There will be battle reports from Aaron Painting as well. I promise you that. And actually, I think this is the first game that GW has promised would have a duration of 45 minutes that actually is 45 minutes. I think it's a first. This game is actually fast-paced. Especially if you don't play with a lot of fluffy well, takes on it. If you have to tell, if you want to tell a story with your game, then of course it takes more time and more effort, and it's a totally different game, or at least a different battle report. And I think it might be for different viewers as well. Some people just want the yes, game on, and other people wants to know what happens to a lieutenant and his misfits, whatever. I think I want both. I think I like both. And one thing I really like about Kill Team is that Kill Team can feed our 40k narrative. My Death Guard being part of a greater army, and well, they are handpicked to be the solution to some problem on some planet. But when they come home, they can affect what my army wants and what is next on the to-do list. Well, and with to-do I mean who shall we fight next, and who is worthy of Nurgle's blessing. So I really like that possibility, but I also like it to be a fast-paced game with somewhat balanced system. So far I get the feeling that Death Guard might be a bit top tier. At least it's very straightforward and not very tricky to play. They seem to have an advantage on every aspect you could think of. Perhaps not when it comes to cost, but still, options and well, stratagems. Oh, it's not called stratagems, it's called tactics. That's quite confusing, really. Speaking of narrative, and speaking of waiting, you have to do something, right? So, me and Dalgo and Aaron are playing some tabletop. No dice, no rules, just, well, joint storytelling, so to speak, with Aaron as a game master. And we are exploring why Imperial, well, in my case, Commissar, would ever fall to chaos. And speaking of that, I like that part of the fluff. I like how regular people being loyal to the throne, loyal to the empire, how they can be put in extreme situations. Yes, in this case, Commissar was being told to attack an orc world with billions of orcs. Yeah, with 200 guardsmen, and that didn't sit well. So yeah, right now we are renegade. Yeah. But one thing is a commissar. A commissar is somewhat high tier. It is. They are high ups, but what about regular people? What about the Underhive scums? What about all those people that can't afford clean air, where oxygen is for the spire and they can, well, if they're lucky, they can afford their iodine. Where radiation and potential mutations is everyday life, where you are lucky to be alive, or, well, are you? How chaos can creep in when people are dissatisfied and desperate, really. And I think that's my favorite part of demon incursions, demonic incursions. It is the pre-incursion. It is someone starting to preach, well, you have a shitty life, and what has the Emperor ever done for you? And yes, you may contribute to the glory of the Empire, but you will never see any of this. Or, well, you will have to choose. Shall you buy food for your family, or will you buy protection so they won't be killed in their sleep? Or this grimdark, the really grimdark part of the Empire is really about, well, not about the high-ups, but about common people, and their dissatisfaction and the corruption of their souls and bodies. I find that interesting. So I play Death Guard, and of course in 40k I play Death Guard and Nurgle demons. And when Rogue Trader ever hits the shelves, I will be playing the Mutant Warband. And I know some people say it's not a Nurgle warband, it can be anything, and have you read the story? It's about a Gellerfield generator exploding or something like that, and the leader of the kill team has been fused with the generator or something like that. So yes, it doesn't have to be Nurgle, but there are Nurglings. There are Nurglings, ergo, well, I see it as Nurgle mutants. And it is mine. I want to play them. So that's more Nurgle for you. And, well, I have an idea. I want an Imperial kill team. And what would be better than Ordo Hereticus? Because I will never play an Imperial army in 40k. But if I made a Ordo Hereticus kill team, then my fellow crew members, those of them playing Imperial factions, whatever, they could borrow my kill team and just, you know, ally with it, and it would add to the fluff, I think. And then of course they will be hunting me, and that would be okay. That's karma for you, or something like that. So of course Ordo Xenas is represented by Deathwatch, and Ordo Malice is represented by Grey Knights. And I'm guessing Ordo Hereticus will be represented by Sisters of Battle whenever they hit the shelves. So we know they will come out in 2019. And I can very well see some bugs coming out for Kill Team. Perhaps with some, oh, and that would be sweet, some cultists and perhaps some demons. And I know the SoB team keep insisting that there will be no demons because this is another scale of warfare, and I get that. But if we are talking cultists summoning smaller demons, a bit like the Mutant Warband maybe, then there's room for that in Kill Team, I think. And I'm quite sure we will see demons eventually, besides even the Nurglings, because Grey Knights have a rule against demons. So it might not be planned yet, it might not, well, we might not see why for a while, but I'm pretty sure we will see demons at some point, and I could definitely see a box with Sisters of Battle. But well, I was not gonna play Sisters of Battle. I don't really like that part. I guess I don't want to be a cliche. So you're a female wargamer and now you want to play the girls. Well, no, I want to play the witch hunters. And I don't mind that they are girls. I would definitely prefer a mixed gendered faction. But who cares? They look awesome, and the previewed model with the scar, I think she looks cool, and I like the whole Catholic touch, I guess. Them being nuns, well, they're not really nuns, are they? Kind of battle nuns. Actually, if I could change one thing when it comes to gender in 40k, I would make more female fighters in the Chaos armies. I know the demonettes and all that, but in Nurgle we have poxwalkers, they're zombies, they're rotters. Why are they all male? And of course some of them are, well, so ruddy that you can't really tell. But yeah, I think they are designed to be men. And that's just weird, right? But anyways, I have said on this channel that I had no interest in Sisters of Battle, but that was when I thought Sisters of... that was before I knew what they were doing, what faction, what part of the Inquisition they represented, and now I really want them. I think it would be cool. Yeah. And then people can say I told you so, and that will be okay. So yeah, this has been my 15th video on Kill Team, and most of the videos are of course already outdated because they were all looking at leaks and making a lot of guesswork, and well, now we know the answers to most of those questions, of course. Now we know the answer to most of those questions. So I'm really hoping we will see at least some previews soon, so I can keep up with the hype, continue to make a lot of guesswork, and yeah. But yeah, I totally understand why they would want us to just play, paint and build now. And it is very nice of them that they are giving us the time to actually do it. But I still want more. So, this has been Mother Nurgle. If you like this video, please like it. If you want more info, more talks like this about Kill Team, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and until next time, have a nice day.